Welcome to Pokemon News, everybody. We have some new info about Pokemon Coco, which is coming on the 25th of December in Japan here, and the new distribution related to that. You guys had questions before about the Zarude that we actually released and that they released, and we're going to get into more details because we're getting the other Zarude now. And we're going to talk about fake information that is now being verified as fake, which people definitely believe. You guys who are watching this right now, you definitely think this is going to be true. I say a lot of you do, and I just want to clarify why and how some of these leaks are fake. Don't worry too much, guys, because I will follow up after we talk about the fake stuff. I will talk about a little bit about the actual real leak about the next game coming, a new mainline Pokemon game next year. Meet DADA Zarude. This is the actual Zarude in Pokemon Coco, which led to a lot of questions as to why Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Pokemon Company, was releasing a different mystery gift. This one in particular, the normal one with no cape. We don't know why they did that, because in the movie, obviously, you can see that it's the one wearing the cape. That's the main idea. However, there are other ones here, guys. There's the shiny form, which you cannot get at all. And then there's the DADA version and the shiny version, which you cannot get at all. However, the DADA version, it seems, is coming in a distribution. Another distribution. Now, I already bought thousands of tickets for you guys for the other Zarude. And this guy can clearly see the outrage, you know? You can see the outrage in that. We got a distribution for Pokemon Sword and Shield already. It was the regular non-cape Zarude, and now we're getting a new distribution for going to the cinema to see this. Apparently it's an in-theater, quote, to in-theater distribution for DADA Zarude, and this is going to be carried out by Korokoro, Japanese magazine many of you guys might be familiar with. For anyone who's not familiar with it, this is it. It's just koro.jp, and it has a lot of Pokemon stuff. It does a lot of like gaming stuff in general, a lot of Pokemon stuff too. And you can see all their articles. I mean, you can see some of the articles that come up on their online thing, but they do have a actual hard copy distribution of these magazines. And in those magazines, you're going to be able to get events, special events, pretty occasionally, and there's some good ones that are exclusive to Korokoro, and this is a Japanese magazine, so often they're rather exclusive to Japan. But because of me, and because I live in Japan and speak English to you guys and have an English speaking audience, I can connect the dots for you. I can bring the Japan events into our community, and that's exactly what I do. So I highly recommend you guys go ahead and join the Discord, link down below in the description, so you can keep up to date with exactly how all of these different events are doing, what offers I'm giving you guys for getting access to Japan exclusive events like this Zarude right here. So we're going to see what the distribution is, and I'm going to see how I can get my hands on it. I shouldn't be too hard living here in Japan, and I'm going to distribute it to you guys as well. So make sure you subscribe to keep on top of the info regarding that. Like last time, it's going to be another, probably not exactly the same way. I'm probably not going to be selling magazines to you guys or taking orders for it from members or anything like that like last time, but I will be getting one at least and distributing it to you in various fashions. So you guys will be able to keep up to date with that. He looks pretty cool. I like the cape. I think the cape was a much better choice. I don't know why we got the original one without the cape. Next story is this Pokemon Masters Collection. Now, everybody has been talking about this since yesterday, and some big Poketubers, obviously, as usual, they put up big videos, which get a lot of people viewing them and thinking that this is real. It's not. We did an extensive search since yesterday looking for the link for this on the game website in the UK, in which you can see it's UK here for £49.99. It's not. It does not exist on game. Now, if we actually look a little closer, we can read the descriptions. If only Twitter allowed me to zoom in a little further. So Pokemon Masters Collection. This is supposed to be the placeholder box, alright? This is obviously not a real box. It looks like something that the game would do. A lot of these game shops, Game and GameStop and whatnot, do make their own placeholder boxes before things are officially announced and released. So this would have been that. Now that does look very authentic with the click to zoom and all. And if we read this, we can see some of the things that are problematic with this. Relive memories or discover new ones with the Pokemon Master Collection. This masterful collection includes 3 classics, Pokemon Red, Gold, and Ruby, not the other 3 that go with it, no, which also have Pokemon exclusive to those different versions, just keep in mind. So as for catching them all, guys, you're not going to have been able to get them. It's going to be compatible with home. Now that would be really cool. That's a really cool idea. Having the old games on a Switch version that are actually compatible with home would sell. That's a big thing. People love that idea. I think, and that's why a lot of people would believe it. People in the Pokemon community are very likely to believe things that they want to hear, and that's why there's a lot of success in doing fake rumor videos, especially by bigger YouTubers. Now, when we look at things like this, a lot of people leave these videos thinking it's true, so that's why we have to cover it and clarify that it's fake. We are not going to be getting a master collection which only has one choice, red, gold and ruby, and not the others first of all. All titles have been updated to include online support and are compatible with Pokemon Home. Very, very cool. Definitely something I want to hear, but not something you should walk away believing straight away just because it is something you want to hear. Discover or rediscover the origins of the global phenomenon in Pokemon Red version. Start in the iconic Pallet Town, pick your starter and head off on an adventure across the Kanto region. So far, okay, that's okay, that paragraph is fine. Uncover the mysteries of the Johto region in Pokemon Gold version. Experience. Typo, okay? Boom, you know, you just unprofessional. Yes, game, and someone writing that for game could absolutely make the typo. They could, and these days that's becoming much more common amongst even very, very high level professional outlets for anything, especially media. There's so many typos there now these days because honestly people are not writing these things with a calm, calculated mind. They're just smashing their keyboard out of emotion. Now, whoever wrote this was obviously just so happy and excited to troll you guys that he just missed one, alright? Experience, and the follow-up to the much-loved classic with 100 new Pokemon to find and catch. 100 new Pokemon? What does he mean by 100 new Pokemon? It's possible what he meant there is like something similar to the remake, you know, Pokemon Fire Red or whatever, where you'd be able to go off to collect second next gen Pokemon that were in an extra part of the game, an extra post-game section. Now that wasn't obviously in Red, but they added in Fire Red, and that's maybe what they mean. I don't know. Actually, honestly, I never even played Pokemon Gold's remake. I played Pokemon Silver originally, but I never played the remakes, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Do they have an extra game, extra, I suppose, end game that allows you to catch other generations in them? If that is the case, then this definitely does not apply. If it's not the case, this is possibly what that meant. Personally, I didn't play Ruby, I didn't play Sapphire, I played Emerald for the first time relatively recently, and those are actually up on my channel in playlists if anyone wants to watch them. I never watched them and I never played them until I played Emerald just recently, so that was pretty cool and good experience. But another thing, you know, just bringing up the thought of why they would just do this for the first kind of tier versions rather than the third tier like Yellow or Crystal or Emerald, you know? Why wouldn't they choose those? Because there's more to those games. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp this with the fake stamp, pop, and you can just sweep it under the rug for you guys. In case anyone was wondering whether or not this was real, it's fake. Which brings me to another one that is absolutely fake, and I'm going to explain why. This is another leak that has not been covered yet, but you will be sure to see some PokeTubers covering this very soon, if not already, just as I'm doing this video. Game Freak has begun the concepts of a new generation of Pokemon. It might take a long time. Now, I'm not even going to read through it all, but the general idea is that you're going to be able to, it's going to be open world, you're going to be able to do gyms in separate orders, and the difficulty is going to scale with whichever order you do them in. So say, for example, you did the Fire Gym first, that's going to be the easiest gym, and say if you did the Fire Gym last, that's going to be the hardest gym, okay? That's sort of how it's going to work. Now, this is an interesting idea, sounds very cool, but this is an old leak. This is not new. This is something that was leaked before Crown Tundra a couple of times, when everybody from your friend next door to your local friendly neighborhood PokeTuber to your grandma doing leaks on 4chan every day, and there was tons of leaks on 4chan coming out in before Crown Tundra came out, promising all this weird stuff, dude, all these things that people just would love to hear. But you can't believe this stuff. It's trash. Mixing Mega Evolution Z-Moves, Dynamax as well. Just hell no, dude. That just ain't not gonna ever happen. Never has happened. It's never gonna happen in the future, alright? It's only gonna be one. If the next game comes out sometime like 2022 maybe for Gen 9, it's gonna be just a new gimmick. That's all it's gonna be. We can expect a remake of something maybe next year as a mainline game. That has been leaked as real. There is gonna be a mainline game that we are currently unaware of next year, along with the other two Pokemon games, Pokemon Unite and Pokemon Snap. They're coming next year. But for Gen 9, that's probably likely going to be the next year after that. And in Gen 9, they're going to have a brand new gimmick. leak, just like they've been doing for the last few generations. So this is where we talk about the real leak. Now, Nintendo Alerts is one of the accounts that actually regularly, in French, posts a lot of very accurate leaks, okay? And actually we're on here on Essential Pokemon Leaks, which has done a ton of great stuff for us recently as well regarding the Crown Tundra, having had a connection within the media somewhere in Spain maybe, who broke the non-disclosure agreements, just completely busted it wide open and posted everything. So that was amazing, guys. That was really fun. Now, as I said, there is for certain a new game that is coming next year, a new mainline game, okay? I don't know if this is what he's talking about. I don't know if this is the same game Nintendo Alerts is talking about, but it's very, very likely and very possible. But what he says about it is, in the translation, and to think that people complain about the Mario remasters, when they see the Pokemon thing that's coming, they're going to complain even more. So, it looks like Game Freak is going to live up to its, I suppose, standard at the moment, and it's still going to give a lot of people reason to complain. I don't know about what yet, we don't know, but Nintendo Alert seems to know something. So whatever this is, it's probably going to be the remake that he's talking about, that people are speculating. This is also part of the reason I think it's not going to be Diamond and Pearl, guys. A lot of people want Diamond and Pearl remakes. I think it's not, and I think there's a lot of evidence that kind of point to, not evidence, I would say hints, that point to a Gen 6 remake. Yeah, I know it seems unlikely, but I think it actually is very likely. So I guess we'll only have a little while to wait and see until we start getting announcements for this stuff next year at some point. But I'm looking forward to playing whatever it is regardless. I don't know what people are going to be complaining about. I'm excited to see though. And I don't know what Nintendo Alerts knows. He doesn't seem to share that info, of course. It's kind of his thing on the Twitter after all. So that is the real leak, guys. This is the real deal. Glad we could clear up all the fake stuff there. Thanks for watching this one, guys. Another Pokemon news, another day, and I will keep you informed of any more good, juicy news that is real and that comes your way, especially about that Zarude giveaway, okay? So we'll see exactly what the developments are about that. The movie's nearly out. It's not going to be long, and I'll definitely be able to get my hands on it very, very soon. So drop that sub, guys. I'll see you guys around for the next video. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. Till then, guys, bye.